So if this YouTube algorithm has done its job, you found this video. Some random middle-aged dude giving relationship advice. Relationship advice from a channel that first and foremost is spiritual. So I'm going to use a lot of spiritual speak in this video. Actually, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't script these videos. But in any case, we're here. So let's have a discussion. Are you currently in a relationship and you're questioning, is it for you? Especially if you're young, I'm here to tell you something. That's what everyone's feeling in relationships. If you're a bit older, you know what I'm saying. How much effort did you put into that person? So much effort into the person. And I'm talking about people that you're not in a relationship with anymore. So eager to get with them, so eager to please them. And then at a certain point, you're so eager to leave them, so eager to get a divorce. It's so funny. So much energy into getting the person, then so much energy into getting rid of the person. And look, when I say it's so funny, I'm not trying to make light of your situation. I'm just saying, if you look at life in a bigger picture, it's funny how all that effort we put into loving someone can turn into hate. It's funny in a bigger sense, not in your individual circumstance. And here's the thing I noticed while a plane flies over my head in the distance. Please ignore the plane I was bringing your attention to. One thing I've noticed in life is older generations had to stick it out. There was no option. If you separated, if you got divorced back in the day, it was a big scandal. You had to learn how to work together. Marriage, I don't think marriage was ultimately about happiness. It was about survival, and it was about making the best of what you had. In this day and age, it's very different, isn't it? There's so much choice, so many options. Now, this is a good thing. People want to marry their best friend these days, but it also comes at a price. Too many options make so many people get into relationships and then think, there's a minor inconvenience, let's end it. Or it makes people not get into relationships at all and then end up single and lonely. Now, not everyone that's single is lonely, but you know what I'm saying? You can overthink your way out of no relationship at all. And unfortunately, this day and age, basically throughout all life, all history, all of the human experience, we get good at what we repeat frequently. So in this day and age, we're getting good at being disposable. Any problem, get rid of that person. Relationship, friendship. I don't like what they said, I don't like what they did, cut them off. We can afford to do that because there's so many options. But also, do we really have many options? So many people are lonely. Yeah, we've got all these options online. All this dating online, friendships online, but it's like junk food, isn't it? Empty calories. What we're really missing is that human connection, eye contact, catching up in person. That's another issue these days. We know everything about everyone. We used to catch up and talk, people, to find out what's happening in the news. That's why you had to be close to your neighbors and friends. Before internet, people were one of the forms of knowledge. Maybe you saw some stuff on the news, but interacting with people was the knowledge. Now it's all online. So what I'm saying is, in regards to friendships and relationships, how's it going for you, really? Getting good at getting into relationships, breaking up. Getting into another one, breaking up. How is that really working for you? You're getting good at avoiding problems. So I just made this video for the right person at the right time watching this. If you're considering breaking up with this person, now look, just say they're really toxic. Of course, get out of there. But if they're just genuinely annoying you, a little bit irritable, and like I said, I'm speaking more to a younger crowd because people my age and older would have figured this out by now, I'm hoping, which is just, come on. This is part of a relationship. Getting annoyed at each other, arguing. And Have you ever experienced this? Someone my age or older. You spend so much time wanting to get out of a relationship, and when you're lonely, and when you're single and lonely, you start reminiscing, was it really that bad? Were they really that annoying? You also start missing all those little arguments you had. You would give anything just to be in their presence, to argue with them. See what I'm saying? It's when you look at a bigger picture of life, this is what life's about anyway, isn't it? Arguments, making up. Arguments, making up. It seems annoying. It seems repetitive, but come on, what are we doing in life? We need to have a bit of excitement. We need a bit of drama, don't we? What do you want your life to be like ultimately? Do you want to be in bed thinking, what did I do with my life? I avoided people, relationships. I spent all my time online gaming. Is that the life you really want, seriously? And how is that working for you? Why are there so many lonely and depressed people these days? Because, look, ultimately it's not anyone's fault. On a bigger picture, it's not anyone's fault. That's just the way the world is. But individually, you need to try to make a change. If you're in a relationship that's generally okay, you're a bit irritable at the person, they're a bit irritable at you. Hello, welcome to life. This is it. What do you want? Some fantasy reality? Some Instagram dream life that doesn't exist? Like a fake life? What do you want? I know that's what your ego wants, but come on, what's the reality? No one's perfect. No one's got the perfect relationship. You need to love these little irritations. You need to love this person, all their good qualities, all their irritable qualities. Now, like I said before, if it's really toxic, if you're really not compatible, yes, get out of there, of course. But come on, this is life, guys. And do you really want to break up with this person, then be alone and thinking, it wasn't that bad, or I'm going to meet someone better, and then you meet apparently someone better, and it's still the same crap. And a lot of the reason it's still the same crap is you. Here's the thing I've noticed when you get into spirituality, when you don't attach your happiness to this world, when you anchor your happiness in your true self or God, ironically, you will be so much better in relationships. Because in devotional language, when you realize this reality is God appearing separate, you're not loving that person ultimately, you're loving the divinity in them. You're loving the God in them. You see divinity in everyone and everything. So, yeah, you can say you're loving their ego, but truly you're loving the divinity in them. You're loving in a way that's unattached. And ironically, you can only truly love someone when you know their true self, that there's divinity in them, and you're detached from them. Ironically, this is why only lovers of God or of lovers of their true self can ultimately love you correctly. Because they're going to love you with no conditions. And I'm speaking about these people that can do that for you. But no, you need to do that. You need to become that. You need to love yourself. You need to develop a relationship with God or your true self. Once you see that and feel that, you can genuinely love these people you're in friendships and relationships with no attachment. Seriously. I'm speaking truth. Well, I feel like I'm speaking truth. I always think I'm right. And so do you. But, yeah, to stop all the joking, which is very hard for me to be honest, guys, seriously, really consider if you want this person out of your life. You think there's so many options. There is, but there's so many empty options. It's all junk food, empty calories. And I just don't want you to make the wrong decision and then regret it. And then sit there holding your head, being lonely, regretting what you've done, thinking the grass was greener. But what's that saying? The grass isn't greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. So you need to water your relationship. Become the best version of you. And think about them. Yes, relationships are about what can they do for me and what can I do for them. But think more about what you can do for them. Stop making it about you so much. Just my opinion. Hope this video helps, guys. Seriously, that's why I made this channel. To talk to you guys like a friend. That's why there's no fancy lighting, fancy audio. I mean, look, eventually I should upgrade to a microphone. But come on, guys. We're friends here. Online friends. Or if you know me in person, we're real life friends. I'm just trying to cut the crap and give it to you straight. Take care, eh? See ya.